Hello and good evening. It's great to see a full room, and I will be here listening, and I want to share some information that I have, and I hope you will extend the same courtesy to me as I will be extending to all of you as I listen to you. My first impression when I visited the Rockwell, Mississippi site, I was the county commissioner that made that trip. I was with John Reisenweber with the Jefferson County Development Authority and Andy Blake of the city of Ranson. And my first impression was very positive. During our tour, I was impressed with the plant. It was immaculately clean. The employees were on computers throughout the plant, managing the process. I saw very little manual labor, not my concept of a factory. And I saw no visible exhaust or plume from the stack. I also learned that they recycled their pallets, recycled the water used in the process, and had their own water tower and fire trucks on site. The Commission approved the payment in lieu of taxes agreement on October 3rd, 2017. The air quality permit was approved by West Virginia DEP on April 30th, 2018. We did not have that information on that air quality permit when we approved the payment in lieu of taxes. I asked not to be interrupted. Could you extend that courtesy to me, please?
Ma'am, can you please let her speak? We're going to let you all speak, and we will stay here as long as it takes to let you speak. So just ask, please.
I am disappointed in the West Virginia DEP-approved air quality permit for a number of reasons and share the many concerns voiced by you on that issue. I have grandchildren attending T.A. Lowry Elementary. Our farm is a business partner with North Jefferson Elementary, and that's where all 4 of my children attended school. So I live very close by, and our family has a huge investment in farmland in that area. We are not leaving. We cannot. That is where our livelihood is. First, many have stated that the air quality standards are not strict enough, especially with the 2 schools within the 3-kilometer radius circle from the source, which is the area studied for an air quality permit. Unfortunately, these are federal standards which the Commission has no authority over. Secondly, and this has been through my own research, and I'm a layman on all this stuff, so I'm learning it with you. Secondly, under the Clean Air Act rule, the 3-kilometer radius circle from the source of Rockwell has been evaluated as rural rather than urban-based. So it includes only the 2 schools of North Jefferson and T.A. Lowry, but others are located close by, as we all know. West Virginia DEP used 1992 data, and I don't know why, and also did a site inspection and deemed it rural. So this made me curious. I requested information from our E911 addressing office on the number of addressable structures within this radius. I requested student and staff numbers for North Jefferson Elementary and T.A. Lowry from the Board of Education. For my rudimentary analysis, which is in no way official, it looks like the study area would still be deemed rural. The requirement is that I also added in the total number of students of 796 students and staff for both schools. There are 1,072 total addresses, of which 872 are residential. The average population density has to be 750 people per square kilometer to qualify as urban. And this is called using the population density procedure. And that area doesn't qualify it from my work that I used. The land use procedure is another methodology that can determine if an area is rural or urban. Since the site was a shoestring annexation in 2004, and I was on county commission at that time, and we did not want to approve it, and it went to the courts, as I recall, or we were judged that we had to approve it. And so the land surrounding this site is primarily in the county and zoned rural. So with this methodology, the study area for the air quality permit remains rural. And the reason I went through this exercise was that I hoped the study area could be determined as urban and thus require the stricter urban area air quality standards. But it seems to me not. West Virginia DEP has also approved self-monitoring at Rockwell, which is an EPA-approved practice. However, in the interest of validation, I feel another area worthy of investigation is independent air monitoring. I have made little progress on this matter, understanding the nuts and bolts of it and also the costs. So if anybody has any information on that, please share it with me. The cost may be prohibitive, but it still should be examined. And as mentioned before, this issue involves many governmental units, and I want to remind you that the next Ranson City Council meeting is Tuesday, August 7th at 7 p.m. And someone that spoke earlier today, Donna Westbrook, made a comment saying that I would not meet with her because my reason was I did not have time. And I want to correct that. I have the email that I sent to her. I said, Donna, I prefer to listen to your presentation at County Commission and follow up with you afterwards if necessary. I do support the gas pipeline for economic development purposes. My information on the pipeline in Jefferson County is that it will follow Route 9 right-of-way easements and have little impact on private property owners. If your information is different, please share it at the County Commission meeting. All the best, Jane. I like to correct misinformation. And lastly, if you have questions for me, please contact me directly through email or message me on Facebook. There's so many posts on Facebook I can't keep up. And I will gladly share what I know, and I will try to find the answers to any question that is brought with me with courtesy. And I appreciate you listening.